At graduation, our principal said, "This is the last time all of you will be in the same room." And I didn't know that a few months later, it would already be one person missing from our room. So, this is part 4 of me going through my bookshelf and deciding whether or not to keep my yearbooks. The year that I'm holding in my hand is my senior year. And the first note I saw written to me was written from a friend who took his life during our freshman year of college. And he was such a quiet person. We were only friends in the beginning because our names were so similar to each other, our last names. So every time for 4 years, our names were put in alphabetical order in classes. He was right before me or right after me in the chairs, and he knew I always fell asleep in class, but he would share his notes with me. He was so funny, but no one would know because he was quiet to everyone else, but he opened up to me. One day I came to class. It was math class. I remember it was 11th grade math class. He had an older sister, and she was graduating, and it was the end of the year, so they were doing her graduation party, and he put the invitation on my desk before I got in the classroom. And I was like, oh, I don't know who this is meant for, but obviously it's not meant for me because, well, I don't talk to anybody in this class like that, so no one's invited me to anything, right? So I just assumed that it wasn't for me. And so I was like, oh, let me put this on someone else's desk. And he was like, no, this is for you. And his like soft, whispery voice. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go. So the day of the party came, and I'm driving to his house, the address on the invitation, and it's in the middle of nowhere, right? I lost phone signal, and I didn't know how to get there. I was like, all right, I think this might be the area. So I drive down this dirt road, this gravel road, and I get to his house. I see the numbers match on the invitation to the house, and I'm like, okay, I made it. So we get to the party, and there's a pool, and I mean, of course, I brought my pool clothes or whatever. So it said it was a pool party, so whatever. And I'm having fun with him. Like, we're jumping in the water and everything, having a blast. And I was like, I wish you would have invited me over before. And he just laughed. He was like, he dealt with a lot of people who only came over for his pool. And I understood that because I mean, I would have been one of them. But he was a cool person in general. It's just he was quiet. So I guess I understand why he didn't let a lot of people in. So RIP to a very good friend. I was devastated when I found out.